This is a story about social capital. Who you know shapes your life. The relationships you have and build influence your identity, mold your worldviews, and impact your professional and academic career paths. Social capital is powerful. Far too often, first-generation college students are framed as not having social capital. This is entirely untrue. Within their personal networks is a wealth of resources, insights, and experiences that not only can support these students as they navigate higher education, but they provide a lens that is desperately needed in higher education and the workforce. This is the problem. The majority of first-generation college students are entering higher ed systems not designed with them in mind. This can often lead them to question whether they belong when they are surrounded by people who do not look, think, or come from backgrounds like them. Many times it can feel as though everyone else has been given a map, while they feel lost trying to figure out how to navigate their way through the college system. These things take its toll on first-generation college students. While they make up nearly half of the students in higher education, only 14% of them will end up with their four-year degree. So what can be done? Well, if we utilize the social capital that first-generation students have, we can see that often the resources, insights, and experiences within there are often held in the stories that they share and tell. In fact, research has shown that when first-generation college students are able to hear their peers talk about their experiences in higher ed and how it relates to their identity, it dramatically changes their experience. After hearing a panel of their peers sharing their insights, these students were more likely to reach out for campus resources, experienced higher levels of academic performance, and had a greater sense of belonging on their campus. Hearing the stories of others and how it connected with their identity was powerful. So what do we do for all the students who weren't able to be in person listening to a panel like this? How can we scale the impact of these stories to reach beyond just a face-to-face or in-person experience? What if these stories could be scaled? What if we could record them and then turn these stories into a digital format? What if we leverage the power of social networking sites to spread the reach of these stories, to be able to scale beyond what is just shared in person? And what if not only in that process did we scale, but we built a larger community? And what if we took ownership of this process out of the hands of universities and colleges and put it into the hands of students? Because far too often, student support services are designed for, but not by, the students themselves. Within their stories lies power. Power to build community in familiar and in unfamiliar spaces. Power to amplify their stories and narrate their own lives. And power to affect change. Social capital is powerful, and it goes both ways. Everyone is benefited in this process, and through storytelling and the development of the social capital, I believe that students will truly change the landscape and the ecosystem of higher education, creating better opportunities for everyone. So what do you think? Is there a story that you know that needs to be shared?